Alright, welcome to part 3. Let me think. What was part 3 about? Oh yeah. So, I got the tank off the trailer onto the frame. So yeah, tank mounting. Ta-da! Well, it's already done, so I've already mounted it onto the frame. So, that's how I did it. Like it, hate it, whatever. I don't care. It works for me. This is my application. This is what I got. Anyway, so me and my shop guy, Fab, we kind of put our heads together a little bit, trying to think about how to mount this thing to the frame, but this is what I got perplexed on. But either way, I figured it out. So, you obviously you got your tank here. Those big straps still are bands, not straps. So they are attached to this base, which is what the tank is sitting on. So this base is attached to the truck frame by bracketry and welding. So I did get my MIG set up on my welder. There's my gas bottle there. Instead of using flux core, I use MIG. So that makes everything cleaner, better, my end, on my aspect, better penetration. I'm no welding expert by no means, but I can make it happen and make it work. So I've done that on both sides. So technically, no, this is not welded to the frame of the truck. This is welded to this the fifth wheel mounting plate, which is bolted to the frame through the side of it and attached to the main trunnion of the suspension here. So this is solid as I'm going to get to the frame itself, and it's not actually on the frame itself, which is great because you cannot weld to a truck chassis over and ahead of them. You can do anything you want behind it, but obviously this ain't behind the dang axles. So it's good. So I've done it on both sides. Done it on both sides like that, and yeah, we're golden. So it's semi-permanently attached to the truck, but the tank can still be removed without touching that by these bands. So, you know, take these bolts off on all of them, and then there's eyelets on top of the tank. You can just lift the tank off, slide off, whatever. So, bam, there it is. So that's it for tank mounting and the way it's going to be, honestly. So this back here, I am going to change. Yeah, so from this point on, what I'm going to do. So, this is going to change. I do want to put a regular quarter turn valve back here for the dump instead of this air valve. I know it's great. I can just put a switch back here and open it up, but I don't know if I want to do that or not, really, honestly, because this shaft is so pitted and eat up, it might destroy the seal and it's going to leak and it won't open when I need it to, and I'm just not going to mess with it. So next thing is getting my pump mounted, and there's a spider. I swear, every night there's always a daggum spider. It's always a dang spider. Anyway, so next thing is getting my pump mounted. I already have the steel cut for it. So I used, here, pick up my rag. So I did end up using those big fenders. I did cut the ladder off of it and just used the steel from it for my mounting brackets for that. Because this is some pretty thick stuff. I was attempting to use the Sawzall to cut it, and very quickly I was like, not gonna happen. So this is that 5/16? Yeah, it's 5/16 thick wall square tubing. Yeah, this is some pretty good heavy stuff. Yeah, like I said, I used the Sawzall to cut it, and I got like a quarter of the way in it, and I was like, this is not right. Is this solid? But no, it was hollow. It's just really thick walled, which is great for mine, for what I'm using it for. So I ended up breaking out the old blue flame there and cutting it all off with the torch. Made it a lot quicker. And I'm almost out of oxygen now too. Gosh, I've been using the torch a lot here lately. But yeah, that's it. Tank's mounted. Next thing is get this pump mounted and get the hydraulics worked up and plumb the excuse me, plumb the pump to the tank, and literally that is all. And yeah, so I guess see you on part 4 later.